Hi, welcome along. A little bit of context behind today's video. We're going to go for it's a 2.5 mile walk around, starting from Hanbury and walking around the Fauld Crater, which is the area that was created from an explosion during World War II. Spoken with my parents and some more investigation into this before we took the walk. Reading a book called Voices from the Explosion, which is the greatest accidental explosion RAF Fauld underground bomb store 1944 by Valerie Hardy. And it goes into basically detail. It's a collection of eyewitnesses' accounts, both employees, residents in Hanbury, etc., RAF employees and employees of the mine and the Fauld alabaster works and plaster factory where they made plasterboard. So the detail behind it is it was an alabaster mine that the RAF bought about 1933 or 1937. Some of that mine, which was now not worked, for bomb storage. And during the Second World War, on the 27th of November 1944, it was the world's largest man-made pre-nuclear explosion, caused by basically, it is believed, one part of the mine, they were removing the detonators from bombs, and they think that somebody used a metal chisel rather than a wooden one to which caused a spark, which basically just set off a chain reaction of blowing up the rest of the bomb storage area. But not all of it, but a large proportion of it went up. I think the crater it created was something like 30 metres deep, 300 metres wide. Nearly 400,000 tonnes of bombs and shells blew up, registering a seismograph in Casablanca. 6 million gallons of reservoir water turned 90 feet of solid earth falling from the sky into mud, which engulfed the plasterworks and its workers. So, you know, people that weren't actually killed directly by the explosion, unfortunately, were caught up in the floods, etc. afterwards, which also took some lives. It's estimated that 70 people were killed. Some bodies were never found. But yeah, we're talking to my parents. It came to light that my great granddad was actually working in the alabaster mine that day. I say, and in this book, I think it's page 13. There's actually a photo of some of the miners back in 1940, and that's Charles Gibbs at the end there, who is my great granddad. And then also on page 75 of the book, there's a photo of him again there, Charles Gibbs, who was, I say, my great granddad, and it actually goes into detail about how they escaped through an air shaft on the Hanbury Fields farmland. So as part of this walk, I say it's only just over 2 miles, but we'll go from the village of Hanbury, starting from the Cock Inn, which at the time was of filming this, it wasn't actually under ownership, but apparently there are photos and information within the pub about the explosion, but was unable to get access to see those on the day we visited. So we set off from there, and it's only a 2 mile walk, but it took us about an hour and a half, because I did take the drone with me, because I was interested to have a fly around the existing crater. Used to have family that way on, so I remember actually visiting the Fauld Crater a few times when I was little, and my mum actually says we used to go into the crater and play in the crater, but now it's completely fenced off. The Ministry of Defence have some bombs have been located still within there that were not exploded, so it's become a hazardous area. So it is fenced off, but as I have flown the drone over it, you'll see in this video. And also we come back via the field, so we can actually see the air shaft that my great granddad escaped from, and then we make our way then back towards the village of Hanbury. Yeah, come along with us. So it's not a big walk today, but it's very interesting, and obviously more so because a member of my family was involved in this. So it was interesting just to look up and find some history on it. So yeah, come along.
You doing anything?
Yeah. Someone's ready. Got the crossing lady crossing lady scarecrow. Right, we need to go like over towards some those trees and that. Well, make out it says the red route there. Look. I'm sorry, sheep, we're in your way. Right, there's the path. You can see it.
Oh yeah.
All right, come on then, out the way, sheep. Yeah, think it over into that corner. Oh, we've got another red tag now. Look.
Oh, so you safe to go in here?
Yeah, well, you just go around the edge. There's the red sign. Ministry of Defence. Beware. Oh, maybe. Back onto public. Right. Oh yeah, because it's like sunk there as well, look, right? Sunk here.
Hello.
You can, it's definitely, you can see it now, look. That is one big hole. Yeah. Just after 11 o'clock on the 27th of November 1944, the largest explosion caused by conventional weapons in both the World Wars took place at this spot. 3,500 tons of high explosives accidentally blew up. The crater some 300 feet deep and approximately a quarter of a mile in diameter.
There's 15 people named have no known grave. Oh. And this crater is their resident, so they've never found them.
Never found them.
And then there was also 8 missing that they never found. It
Mm-hmm.
said, didn't it?
go and find this air shaft.
Still got the red arrow.
Oh,
Yeah. I think that probably just brought you through the forest bit there.
yeah,
That was the path out.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
it's warm.
Oh, it is warm. There it is. I can see it now. Go and explore that. So this is the air shaft that my great granddad actually escaped out of. There were several of them down in the mine. Unfortunately, due to the carbon monoxide poisoning from the explosions that had occurred, some of those guys didn't make it out. But luckily my great granddad was one of the fortunate ones who did make it out. And this is the air shaft that they escaped through. And if I take the drone up, you can actually see how close it was to the actual explosion itself. With the crater on the left, I'll just highlight in the red circle, that's where the air shaft is.
I can see the
You can see Willington Power Station and Toyota in the distance now.
Let's get the drone out there.
And then right behind that is Ratcliffe Power Station over in Nottingham over there. This gate. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh.
Full of cows. It was an old school, this was, yeah. Many years ago. When I was little, it was a school.
I think it's someone's house.
I don't know, possibly.
Yeah, just sit on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. A couple of houses maybe.
Yeah.
It's your mustard's house, yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit open. Oh, it's thirsty.
This guy's not getting a look in. Or is it?
Yes.
Thanks for watching. Exit the house.